High-grade Universal Century Jesta Cannon. Hey, what's up again, everybody? It's Robert184, 2Rs, 2Bs, GundamReviews.net, and you've already seen the unbox here for the high-grade Universal Century Jesta Cannon there, which is going to be a souped-up version of that kit you see right there. Now it's time to take a look at the individual parts, with particular attention to the weapons. The empty plates here, which look pretty cool because of the additions here for the cannon, are going to result in these body parts. I've got half of the weapons on here to make him into the cannon version. You can see the big beam rifle there, and there it is, the big over-the-shoulder pack. But don't forget, you're also going to be getting the regular beam rifle, the regular shield there, lots of extra manipulators, and the shield connectors. And because I have two Jesta cannons here, I really am interested to see. These are X'd out parts that belong to the regular Jesta, are not used on the cannon, but you'll notice that if you want to put on regular shoulders, you've only got one. And if you only want to put on regular legs, you've only got one. Hence, let's see what you can do if you get two. Here is the cannon leg there, which is going to be looking good because in addition to the shades of blue that you get there on the regular one, you've also got two nice shades, a very light one and a darker one of gray that add to a lot of colors that still go together very complementary. The articulation is going to be as you'd expect there. There's the knee, going to come down only 90, somewhat disappointing. But of more interest is going to be the hand grenades down here and their grenade launcher. You're not going to be able to open them up or anything. If you do, you're just going to be popping this whole thing off. But the fact they're color differentiated there, combined with solid mobility there, is off to a great start. And for what's the difference? Well, this is the regular knee cover here, and you'll notice on the side that there's also another space there. This would be put on for the regular Jesta, but instead with this one, you're going to take the grenade launchers and plug that in over this way, and then drop this one on top. But remember, you're only going to be getting one of these as a replacement, so you're not going to be able to turn just one of these kits into a Jesta. Here's a half-done waist section, and you'll notice that it's just going to have a seal there, unlike the Master Grade, which is as you'd expect for this grade, with the gold on there, and otherwise you have some nice color differentiation between the shades of blue there. That's just some black lining in there. And on the back, nothing spectacular. However, what's sort of interesting about this one is that you're going to have choices here. So if you want to go and put on two sets of hand grenades in the gray, you can. But again, similar to what you just saw below for the legs, you're going to have one of the old school ones for the regular Jesta, but only one. So why not keep it anyway? It's not worth just Xing and throwing out blindly according to the manual. And you're also going to have the option, since you can't put it in the forearm here, of putting on the beam saber there, which is going to sit gray inside a new gray shaped pocket, so you can at least have the similar colors. And this part here on the very front can be replaced by, again, the regular one here, as you just add these gray parts on, which is going to complete a very cool look there for the front. For the chest here, just regular details, no opening cockpit as you'd expect, but check out those colors there just to see this sound wave beauty here is incredible with colors in such close proximity there. The shoulders are going to pop forward a little bit. There's your backpack attachment. But if you put this part on here, you can add on this part specific to the cannon, which is going to look good as it's going to be adding some solid gray there around the neck. And this is a pretty ugly seal there that you're going to want to put on. However, this is the kind of thing where you'll notice that the collar piece here is going to be very different. And as it's not included, it may not work here for my plan to get 4 Jestas for the price of 3. The right arm here is going to be very similar in holding the magazines down there, and you can see the wrists and the bending just above 90 degrees with some black lining there on the inside. But how about those shoulders again? Seeing the two shades of gray in short order, just a fantastic treat there. Just a little bit of black lining in there, and in terms of mobility, they'll still go up and down, rotate around as you'd expect, and this part is going to come up and down. You are going to have 2 of the regular old ones, though. If you want to put these on, just remember that you don't have 4. With the left forearm here being a big bruiser with a big chunk of just gray plastic that's attached on there. Nothing's going to move, nothing's going to fire, it's just going to sit there. But remember on the regular one that you would have a beam saber sitting there, but that's what's going to be replaced by this, by moving it down onto the side skirts. But on to the new guns here, the beam rifle with the grenade launcher attached. This is an absolute beast of a high-grade weapon. Cannot imagine how big this is going to be in Master Grade size. Well, I suppose you could just scale up from 1/144th to 100. But anyway, what you can do with this part here is you can attach it in 2 different positions, and up and down. The up is going to look a little bit more dynamic. Could go in there with some more black inking than I've already done, but just parts protruding all over the place, as you can see. And then you're going to have the grenade launcher down below, and the sight looking good with the nice orange concoction up there. And as a plus, they are going to be giving you the regular Jesta beam rifle, which I haven't added any lining to. This is going to be a play option though, as they're telling you to use it in parts of the manual, but you can just see the size and oomph difference here between the two. The backpack is going to have the same options as the regular Jesta here, as it's going to come with a shield. I haven't painted this one. It's got the extended arm and the crunched up arm here, so remember, high grade, they're not going to be moving it in and out. But the cool part is that on either side, you've just got these small little triangular pieces here that you can pop out, but then it's time to attach the big guns here. For a totally different look from the back with that nice light gray there with the bit of overhang, but it's on the front where you see the weapons that are definitely going to be hanging over the shoulders as they should. How about that beam cannon there? First of all, it's just got a solid part back there, and there you can see two barrels with this cool, just by having the open space there, just less is more sometimes. You get a very cool effect, and the fact they've got color differentiation there, a big plus. And how about this for the multi-launcher? Looking great in terms of mobility. They're going to be moving up about 90 degrees here for each of them. But it's little pluses like the fact that when they put this on here that you're going to be covering it up so that even when you're seeing it through the back of the head here, you're still going to see solid pieces. It's unfortunate with some things that we see with advanced grades where they've got a hollow backpack and you're looking inside the part there. Anyway, something that they've obviously thought about and have gotten past that problem here. High grade indeed. And extra manipulators here galore, as you've got open dynamic hands here for both the left and the right. I'm a huge fan of that. Often we only get it for one. And you've got the weapon holding hands, closed fist, and just the regular holders. Everything looks like fun here. And you're also going to have the bonus of all of these marking seals that you can go ahead and put on if you want to label them, and in particular if you want to go Watt Stepney style and tell Amuro who exactly to step on. And usually the head serves as the climax of the kits, but in this case it's going to be exactly the same as the regular Jesta there. Remember that you're not supposed to be adding seals on to the Pod Vulcan over there. That's just something I like to do for a little bit more symmetry, but the clear parts look good, as do the orange seals. It's just a question of whether you want to fill these circles in completely there, as they do give you lining opportunities. However, nothing really is going to be beating the awesomeness that is the glowing red eyes of the Master Grade. So that's going to wrap up my look at the parts here with some new and exciting ones down there, especially the legs. I really like the way that you're able to attach these parts on here. Lots of colors in short order are going to look great on no matter which body part you put them on. And the big difference between the big guns here definitely seem worth the extra 400 yen at this moment. However, I may be a little bit disappointed here if I try to go full Jesta from the cannon. So anyway, stick around to see the results, and as always, let me know what you think of this. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya. If you want two Jestas, buy two Jestas. Looks like you got the curse of Watt Stepney on you.